Good afternoon, classmate and Miss Rosa. My name is Edgar Martinez, and I'm going to tell about a famous city like Tokyo. Tokyo, Tokyo is the capital of Japan, located in the center east of the island of Honshu, specifically in the Kanto region. Altogether, it forms one of the 47 prefectures of Japan, although its official name is Metropolis or Capital. The city is the center of the country's politics, education, communication, economy, and popular culture. I have a map where is located Tokyo, and you can see where is located Tokyo. Now I'm going to tell about culture. Most of Tokyo's population is Buddhist. Hundreds of Buddhist temples populate the province, although many of Tokyo's inhabitants go to these temples only at very special ceremonies, such as weddings and funerals, preferring to practice their religious acts at home. And many of the residents are furnished in the Japanese style, although others follow a more Western pattern. This is part of the culture of the inhabitants of Tokyo too. Touristic place. Tokyo has many famous neighborhoods, and I'm going to tell you the most important neighborhood. The first, Shibuya. Shibuya is one of the Tokyo's neighborhoods that set trends. Shibuya's fashion, nightlife, and atmosphere are amazing. This city is very popular in Tokyo. The next city is Asakusa. Asakusa is one of the most traditional neighborhoods in central Tokyo. In this area is the Sensoji Temple, the oldest and most important in Tokyo. Also, the temple is very well cared for by the staff who take care of it all the time. The third city is Ginza. Ginza has been the reference of the most modern Tokyo during the 20th century. The great avenues and its exclusive fashion store are a symbol of the area. This city is very famous in Tokyo because the buildings are very modern. All the city is very modern and is famous for the tourists too. Now I'm going to tell about Akihabara. This is my favorite city located in Tokyo. Why? Well, Akihabara is the best neighborhood in Tokyo to buy the latest technology news. It's also the birthplace of manga and other geek trends. Now, imagine a great neighborhood where all the buildings are stores for electronics, video games, and manga. A place where you can buy all kinds of merchandising about your favorite video game or manga and a great price. There are hundreds of stores dedicated to this. For them, Akihabara is very famous not only in Tokyo, but also around the world too. Also, Tokyo has two parks that is very famous. The first is Yoyogi Park. Yoyogi is one of the largest parks in Tokyo and an ideal place to see the life of the Japanese beyond the shopping mall. This park is very famous because you can relax with your family and you can see landscape very beautiful. Ueno Park. Ueno is one of the best used parks in Tokyo and one of the main cultural points of the city. It's very famous for its incredible cultural places such as the temples and its great abundance of nature. Transportation. Tokyo is the largest Japanese connection for national and international travel, due to the fact that it has train stations, ground transportation, and airport. Transportation in Tokyo has been termed as an extensive network of travel control, which is done quickly and efficiently. I'm going to talk about the air transport. Tokyo has two international airports. The first is Narita International Airport in the neighboring Chiba Prefecture. It's used mainly for international flights connected to Tokyo by the Narita Express train. The next airport is Haneda. It's used for more local purpose, although it also receives international flights. Metro and railway network. Intra-urban public transport is mainly based on the railway and metro network. Combined, they bring together more than 70 lines, forming the world's largest urban rail network. This form of transport is the most used by the inhabitants of Tokyo, with an estimated 20 million daily passengers and more than 1,000 stations only in this railway network. The Tokyo Metro, the only one in the world fully automated, the backbone of transport in the city, is the fourth largest in the world due to its length and the daily volume of the most used 2.8 billion annual users. This is the station in the main intercity terminal in Tokyo. Urban buses. For short-range travel and to access the rail and subway network, Tokyo has a public and private ground passenger transport system. The Tokyo Metropolitan Government operates a toy bus system, mainly within the 23 Tokyo Special Neighborhood. Other lines are operated by private companies. Most city bus terminals are located in the metro or train station. Toy buses have a fixed fare, while private lines charge according to the distance traveled. It's a system bus. Now, I'm going to talk about education. Education is compulsory for the primary and secondary levels. Virtually all students move on to high school, which is voluntary and students can choose 4 subjects that really help them in their life project. Most students attend public schools through high school. Education prior to basic education is provided in preschool and kindergartens. Nurseries, both public and private, receive children over 1 year old and up to 5 years old. The program for those aged 3 to 5 are similar to preschool. Elementary school lasts 6 years, and after it, between the age of 13 and 15, students study at the middle school. Those 9 years total represent compulsory education of the Japanese educational system. This is the Tokyo Middle School uniform. 2 year higher education and 5 year technical institutes. After completing compulsory education, the student has several options between the age of 16 and 18. You can choose to enter a full-time homologate institute, secondary education, or a specialist school in areas such as agriculture or social welfare, or also to choose the part-time system through which the young person study while working. This is at Tokyo University. Now I'm going to tell about tradition. Matsuri. Matsuri mean festivals. Are popular Japanese festival, the annual Shinto origin and sponsored by some temple or shrine, although sometimes they may have a secular or even Christian origin. From the year Matsuri are held in Tokyo Prefecture. This is one of the festivals, Sanja Matsuri in Asakusa. The most famous are the Somechiki, that is New Year's, celebrated on January 6th, and Hana Matsuri, April 8th, is a national festival that commemorates the birth of the Buddha. I'm going to talk about eating habits, gastronomy. Tokyo's signature cuisine that is roots in the days when the Tokugawa shogunate was established in Edo in 1603. In Japanese, edoma refers to food made with fish from Tokyo by and is a term that he now calls generically to Tokyo cuisine. Japanese food is very popular around the world, and the representative dishes are udon, kabayaki. Other dishes very famous from Tokyo are kabayaki, sushi, and udon. This is all my presentation. Thanks, Miss Rosa and classmate, for your attention.